Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you need to win against them. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, this is what you need to win against them. Let's see who's coming in, who's not coming in. Let's see. Let's see who comes in. I'm still getting our notifications. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you need to win against them is you need to have a clear mind. You need to be focused. That's one came in, one went out. That was that. Is YouTube sending out my notifications? Let's see, one like, one came in, one left. Wait, nothing else? Yeah, one person came in, then they left. Yeah, one person came in, it's just a like. Let's see what happens next. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, shout out to the person who just came in. This is about what you need to win against the toxic people. First, you need to believe what you see. When people show you who you are, you need to believe what you see, right? And you need to go from there. Once you see what you need to see, because people give you the evidence of what you see and what you need to see and what's going on. So you see that and you know that and you understand that. You got to believe. You can't be have cognitive dissonance to where you give excuses for other people's behavior. Don't give excuses for other people's behavior and give reasons of why they are allowed and make excuses for how you should have sympathy for them to be allowed to do whatever they want to you and treat you any way they want to treat you. Because that's how you stay stuck in the situation, that's how you stay stuck in the environment, and that's how you stay stuck in these type of relationships when you deal with these type of people. And then you keep going into these type of relationships and you keep going into these type of situations over and over again because you not have the courage and the belief to change it and believe it and see what you see, and then put it into it so you don't do it anymore. That's first and foremost. You're definitely gonna need a clear mind. You're gonna need a clear mind. You're gonna need a clear mind so you can have a clear mind, and you're gonna need to stop worrying about what it is that whatever you guys had, or what about it being better, or about whatever it is about them it being better or it being something. Have a clear mind. When you're dealing with these narcissistic situations, whatever it is, you're too much focused. You end up focused on that person. You don't end up focusing on your health, your well-being, what makes you happy, or your life. You focus on them and you focus on the situation. Once a situation in life like that, any situation, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship with a family member, and it gets toxic like that, you don't need to be focused on the relationship no more. You need to assess it, and if you have to reassess it. But you need to think about it as a point. Okay, this is what's going on. This is how I see this relationship. This is where it's end up going. This is what it is. Take in what the situation is right now and what's going on and how it is at the moment. That's what you need to do first. So once you do that and get that out the way and be truthful about the situation and don't have cognitive dissonance, then from there you want to take the necessary steps. You want to take in the information that you have and then take the necessary steps for you to end up taking the next step of leaving that situation, departing from that situation, or you may want to see about the situation and have a talk about the situation or the relationship in a healthy way to see was it you or is it the person. Stand up for yourself and say, well, okay, well, this is what I do like, this is what I don't like, and this is what I need to change. If that doesn't happen, and then if that person's not willing to, then you walk away from that situation, because from there, you know it's not going to get no better. If the person or the situation changes for, or the people change for a second after you announce how you feel about it, and then go right back to it, they trying to give you the okey doke and don't go for it and then end it, because what that situation tells you about their action that they did is that they only stopped to keep you around, and then it went back to the same thing. So they only just wanted to shut you up and then continue the process of the toxicness and negativity. So what you have to do from there is just end it, and don't worry about, oh, what it could have been, or what you wanted to be. It's not about what you think it should have been or what you wanted it to be or what it could have been like. That's not what it is. So if that's not what it is, it's not about what you want it to be. It's about what it actually is. Because if you want something to be one way and go one way and another person don't, then that's what it's not going to be. That's not going to happen. You know the saying, it takes two. So you need to have a situation where you both agreeable on the same thing, so it could be the same thing. If not, then it's a waste of time. Don't waste your time. Take your time in your life serious. And this is the where we have to start realizing that this is important. The second thing you want to do, the second thing is that you, well, that's the second. That have a clear mind, evaluate the situation, be honest, have a clear mind. The third thing you want to do, you want to focus on yourself. You want to focus on your life. You want to focus on yourself. You want to focus on your peace. You don't want to focus on the relationship too much. You don't want to focus on the drama that's going on in the relationship. Because once you focus on the drama in the relationship and you go through all this trauma in the relationship, then you're going to not be focused on the things you need to be focused on. There's other things in your life you need to pay attention to other than the situation that you're in now. So focus on every other aspect of your life. Don't just focus on that relationship or that situation that you have in, because you will neglect everything else. And then once you focus on that, and that situation already is not at a good place. And once you just focus on that, then everything else is going to fall out of place because you're neglecting it. And so that's not going to be good for you at all. So not only is that situation is out of place, it's going wrong, then everything else is going wrong. And that wouldn't be good at all. The the next, well, and from there, that takes you to where, okay, now when you focus on your life, you want to focus on what would you need health. You need to get your health better. Focus on your health. Focus on your accomplishments that you're trying to accomplish. Whether that's go back to school, start a new career, a new job. Whether that's focus on taking a break from the dating scene or whatever it may be. If you got to focus on your kids, focus on that. School. If you want to start a new business, if you need to focus on investment, anything, you know, that is productive, that will better your life or good for you, that's what you want to focus on and maintain on. Once you stop focusing on the situation, the toxic situation you in, or the toxic individual that you are dealing with, you want to have a chess mindset. You want to move strategic. So you're going to want to move strategic in your life. You want to see your life as a chessboard, and you want to make chess moves and move as a chess piece. And that's what you want to do. And you want to focus. You want to be very strategic, and you want to treat life like a chessboard. And that's how you need to see it. And you need to move like that. And you need to move strategically. And you need to keep everything quiet about what you're doing in life. Keep everything quiet about what you're doing in life. The moves you're making, the steps you're making. Keep your beliefs to yourself. You don't have to tell everybody what your beliefs, your mind, your thoughts, and how you feel and what you think, because people really don't care and they'll use it against you. So don't even focus on that too much. So don't focus on that too much. It's not even gonna really matter. So don't focus on that too much. And doing that, that gives people a lot of information about you. It gives them a lot of ammo, and it kind of give them a piece of your mind. And don't allow people to pick your brain at all. Don't allow people to pick your brain. So keep all your information to yourself, whether it's career, school, job, whether it's investing, whether it's about investing and starting a new business or getting a new home, new car, whatever it is. Don't keep it to yourself. It's nobody business. And then what you have to understand, everybody you can't trust. Then you need to evaluate that what's going on. The world's getting crazy and crazier. So you want to very limit um, new people who don't seem like they are like you, or they different from you but better. They different in a better way that can help you or add to you in a different way. So you don't want to be gullible. You don't want to let everybody into your life. You don't want to believe people and take everything at face value. You don't want to do that. And that's how we ended up in the situation before. You need to see where people coming from and where they coming at. You need to give everything people time. Some things you need to jump on, and some things you need to give time to see if you should make that move. And some things you just need to jump on and make that move. We can't be hesitant and we can't be stagnant when it comes to life, especially at this time right now. You know. That's so cool. We want to stay focused. You want to stay focused. What you got to understand about these people is that all day, every day, whatever you say, whatever you do, they will use it against you. Even what you didn't say, even what you didn't do will be used against you, because they will lie on you. They will make up things about you, and they spending all the time they can to destroy you. And bring you down. Even if you feel like you down or you don't even have nothing. Oh, the fact that you still breathing, that's life, and that's something to them. You know. So to them, that's something. So it doesn't matter. The saying, "Don't beat on a dead horse." Well, that's something that you have to really tell them. Don't beat on a dead horse, because that's what they'll do. So it's not about, do you believe like, oh, I'm not worthy, why me? Um, believe it's something. Even if you can't understand it, it's something. So don't look at people's positions, don't look at people's career, their money, don't look at how they tall they look and all that thing, because life proven to us like none of that stuff even mean anything. It really don't. So it's more about the person, it's more about you and your life and who you are than anything. So also remember that as well too. So, because that's just really what's important. So yeah, be very, have confidence in yourself, have love for yourself, and that will help you. Let people dig a hole. Also, let people dig a hole for themselves. Some stuff allow to happen so they can dig the hole. Let people show you who they are. Don't be afraid to let people show you who they are. Some people are afraid to let people show them who they are. They don't want people to show them who they are. Let people show you who they are so you can see it. And that's why some things happen in our life, even though we don't like it. It was hurtful, it was painful for us, and we took a loss. But it was best that we seen it, because it helped us out, and it was good for us to see what we need to see, and go through what we need to go through, and think about it from a long standpoint. But I'm not saying allow people to hurt you or harm you. What I'm saying is that don't try to control people behavior and be control over they move, so they won't disappoint you. Because sometimes, and this is what narcissists and toxic people do, they try to control you and make sure you do exactly what they say, how they say it, when they say do it, without you having any leeway to do otherwise or make a mistake, because they want to be in control. They so afraid of not being disappointed and can't handle being disappointed. Let people disappoint you. Give them a chance to disappoint you. Give people a chance you know to show their true colors. you know I'm not saying intentionally. I'm saying give people the opportunity to be free to show you and make a decision of where they stand with you, because that's healthy. try not to let that happen, or trying to stop that from happening. It's not healthy at all, you know. So don't ever do that. It was just this roses resources. Well, hello. Left me for new supply. So Rosa says, hello. 25 year. He left me for new supply. Yeah, after 25 year, yeah, 25 years for him to leave. Wow. What did you get out of that deal? Did you get some beautiful kids at least? Um, Melena. Hey Kevin with Hey Kevin with love from Texas. Hey Melena. Shout out to Texas. I like Texas. How you doing, Melena? Vince. Vince Breeze. Kevin, what's up, bro? Appreciate your message today. You're welcome, Vince. Candy. That was good about the beliefs. Well, thank you, Candy. What part about beliefs though, Candy? Yeah, so yeah, and also too, focus on your beliefs. Stay to your beliefs. Stick to them. Don't let nobody stir you from your beliefs. Don't let nobody stir from your belief. Whatever situation you in, right? You gotta focus on okay, getting out of that situation. So you need to focus on do you whatever you need to do to get out that situation. Is it time for you to leave? Do you need to leave? Like say you need to leave that job, right? You need to focus on. You need to you need to focus on you need to focus on okay, do I need to leave this job? Boom. Okay, so focus on getting a new job, whatever, whether it's a better job or not. Set the job up first and then secure the job, and then you put in your 2 weeks notice. Do you need a new job? Or maybe is you just need a second job. Maybe you don't want to leave that job because it's unionized or the good benefits, and so it's a part-time job. You at least need another part-time job if you can't get a full-time job. So then what you decide to do is like, okay, boom, let me just get a another part-time job. So you might need to do that. Do that. You might need to move out. So then you start saving, and then you start situating so you'll be able to move out. You want to save money. You want to be able to move out, or if you got to up and leave, you want to save money so you can up and leave when you need to do that. You want to evaluate the situation, be on point, and do whatever it is that you need to do. You need to make new money, or whatever talents or gifts you got to make new money. Make new money. If you feel like a job ain't for you, then you need to start starting your own business and using your gifts and talents to make sure that you don't have to work no more. You know what I'm saying? If you need to invest, start investing. Whatever it is that you need to do that. Evaluate now what you need to do. This is the year. This is the time. This is the season to start. Stay on point. Fix your emotions. Don't be too emotional about things. Um, don't be emotional to where you react off of situations. I'm not saying don't have feelings, because we need feelings. Feelings is very important. Feelings let us know about ourselves and let us know about how we feel. Feelings lets you know how you feel about something. It lets you know like, okay, I didn't like that. So that's what some people try to do. Toxic people try to do. They don't care about other people's feelings, right? So whenever you feel some way about something, you say it and state it, or you react in a healthy emotional way. They say something like, "Oh, you're a big baby. I didn't even mean it like that. That's not a big deal. It's not that serious." Well, they saying that because they don't have no care or regard for your feelings or how you feel. You shouldn't even have none. And to them, it's like, why are you even, you know, acting like that? It's not that serious. Toughen up, you know. But have be emotionally healthy. Be healthy to where you stick to your feelings. So you know how you feel about something, how somebody, because that will help you and guide you when you're dealing with people. Like, I feel like this, what the person said, this didn't feel right. They did this, or they didn't say this, they didn't do this. And trust your gut feelings, because this will help you evaluate the situations. Don't ever ignore that, because when you ignore that, then you don't you denying yourself to evaluate a person or a situation, or what you need to do and identify a situation or a person. And when you do that, that's bad. That's how you end up getting hurt and getting worse in deeper situation or a hole. So you never want to do that. You never want to do that. Like, if somebody says something to you that was disrespectful or mean or hurtful, let your feelings assess that, but don't react to it. Let your feelings assess, like, oh, this person just, oh, this is how I feel about what they said. That was bad. So, and believe me, they should know that most times they know that was bad and that was hurtful. They did it on purpose. But in some cases and sometimes when you're dealing with these narcissistic people, they don't even know that because they are they so oblivious because they don't even operate to even care to understand of the people's feelings except for their own in a way. So when you look at something like when these people look at us like objects, then we are objects. We don't have no feelings, you know. But when I'm using my coffee pot or the stove or whatever I'm using, it's an object. I'm not thinking about it has feelings, So say like you slam the oven door, or say like you slam a cabinet. You're not thinking about it has feelings. And this is the concept of they look at us as objects. We don't have feelings. So think about when you slam your cabinet door. You're not saying, oh, the cabinet door got feelings. It hurts. Let me see where his feelings. Let me care about his feelings. You probably just say to yourself, well, I hope nothing broke or something. Other than that, it's like there's no feelings. Let me see if it's still beneficial. Let me see if this object is still useful. So that's the term of how they look at things when they deal with you, of you expressing your feelings or you standing up for yourself and you want to talk about it, or your reaction to it is like, well, hold on. Is this thing still is broken? Can I still use this object? And that's when they'll throw you off well, you being a baby. That's when they'll be condescending to you. Oh, well, you being a big baby. Or was it that serious? You know the man is how they act about things. So I mean, that's basically what it would be like, and that's basically what they would do. So don't deny your feelings. Emotions, we need them. Emotions is healthy, so believe in them. Don't react off them. Don't let them cause you to do things that'll harm yourself or harm somebody else. Use them to make decisions wisely and healthy for your life, and make the right moves and directions and get into the right situations and the right relationships. you know, because we supposed to have relationships. They important, and we got to make sure we having relationships with the right people. But with that being said, that means if we supposed to have relationships and it's a must, and we don't need to be in situations and relationships with the wrong people, that means we need to evaluate people. We don't evaluate people, so we need to evaluate them and go through a process with them to see, you know, whether that's business, whether that's job, whether that's acquaintances, whether that's friendships, marriage. So, especially someone you marriage and having kids with, that's serious. So we need to be serious about that, take that seriously. Because if we don't, then look all the other situations and stuff that we've been through and what we going through now, and how rough that is, and how draining and wasting time of that is. But one thing for certain, for two things for sure, we do is things that we learn from that. So let's make sure we learn from these things, these situations and things. Let's make sure we definitely learn from them. Let's make sure we definitely learn from them, and evaluate them. And it helps us for the next, and help us in life through next journeys and things like that, this, that, and the fourth. So that's that. We learn, we move on, and we get better with time, and we get better with our knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And always stay in tune with learning more about toxic people, and learn more about yourself, and learn more about what you did wrong, or what you could have did better, or everything that's what helps you. Study your life, study yourself, study why you did this and didn't do that, study why that happened, you allowed it to happen, or what was your fault, what's your ends. Study the person, the people, the situations, so you can understand, like, okay, I've been through this before, I reacted like that, don't do that no more, or learn how to handle it, or be smart, play chess, Play the game of chess, so you set things up to where, okay, if this falls, I got this. Well, if this happens, well, I got this on this person. I'ma hide this and keep this, so if something do go wrong, I got this. So as soon as they try to, throw me under the bus, then I have this to defend myself with. you know so play chess. Don't lay down, don't give up. Don't be soft, don't be weak. Don't be like that. Definitely. And another thing I gotta mention about when it comes to spirituality, and chosen ones, it's a lot of people who are going to always keep trying to prove to you that that they so spiritual and they the chosen ones, and they not, and they acting like that because you are official with yours. You're not faking or frauding. You actually have it, or you either actually the chosen one. So what they want to do is always throw in your face or try to make you see that they are more than what they are. Like, you're not this, I'm that. And it's because of their beliefs of how it's in a narcissistic way, what they believe who they are. Because let me tell you something, they believe if they just pick up a Bible and read a verse, that's that. So that's all it takes. That's all it is. I'm older than you are. I've been doing this longer than you, so that's all it takes. Let's go. How's it going? So that's to them. That's all it is. But when it comes to you, it's more to you. It's more to it, and you show that, and they can see that and tell. But they feel like who you are, who you think you are, and why you and not me. And especially if you have a past, they'll use that past and look at that past like, I mean, you was this, you was out here doing this, you used to be this, you used to be that, you was doing this and doing that. I know you don't think you this and that and high mighty, you know. So that's where that coming from, and they self-righteous. So I just want to throw that in there, side note. But yeah, you want to stay on point. Focus on you. Focus on you. Focus 100% on you. Like, this is it's about me. Let me focus on me. What I need to be doing this year. What I need to be doing from now on. You know. Let me get it together. And also believe me when I tell you this. I don't really like to say that because people who say that you really 8 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, you can't believe nothing they say. But sometimes stuff comes out. They the more you succeed, the more you get better, and the more you on the right track, the hate will get more, and it will get aggressive. They expect them to get aggressive for you. Expect them to start expressing it more. Expect people to start getting more, passive aggressive with you. Expect them to always be trying to get in your face and get in your space and just putting themselves in your face like, oh, I'm right here, I'm here. And because of that is when you're doing the right things and you focus 100% on you and you make moves and you're doing the right things, and they can tell that or know that or have some type of information or can see that and tell that, and they keep trying to put themselves in your face like I exist, trying to put themselves in your life like I exist, I'm here. And it's them being a passive aggressive because they can't handle it or take it. They can't take that you going on the right path and you're progressing, and that in a way that you should, you're cutting them off. And so that means that they don't have no power, and the power that they really do have is that you stay connected to them. Once you realize who they are and you realize you hold the power, so you cut them off completely, they understand they don't have the power no more, and you stick to it. Also too, once you like gray rock them or keep them at a distance, they understand that too. And so you're not giving them no power because you focus on you. You're not focused on them. You focus on your life, and you focus on all the things you need to do, and you're busy, and that's what you need to do, because the last thing you need is idle time. And when you got idle time, you got time for people like toxic people, narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths to ruin your life and keep you down and keep you stagnant, because that's what they are. And that's the things that they like to do, and that's the type of things that they on all day 24/7. So when you got idle time, you got time for them. So don't have time for them, because they destructive and they will destruct you. So yeah. So don't focus on that. Don't have idle times. Don't have idle times. because you got time for them. And this is why I look around, they got idle time. What they do, all they do is be toxic and talk about other people, gossip about other people, and tear other people down. That means you're not focused on your life. And they do this at work all the time. They do this at home. They do this no matter where they at. So idle time is more time for them to do stuff with you. Yeah. So make sure you focus on make sure you focus on stuff. Right. Yup, definitely. Yup, at church too. Yeah, they gossip at church, right? Right. Instead of when church is out, going to go live what they supposed to be going living out. What they doing? They gossiping before they can't even leave the building without gossiping about everybody first. Then they go home and gossip about it. Then they get on the phone and gossip about it. Then they go out to eat and gossip about it. Yep, and that's what they do. And then it's about all entertainment because then what they do next, they talk about how who preached and what they said, and it's like almost like you're supposed to be. It's like a concert. It's all about entertainment, and it's not supposed to be about entertainment. But that's how it is today. It's about entertainment. All right, let me read some of these. Let me keep this short. I said that. Let's see. Kevin, do you think narcs are demonically possessed? They all act the same no matter what nationality, what country. Yeah, I believe so. I would say yes. That's what I would do. Um, the professionals would tell you no, but I would tell you yes. And if they not possessed by them, they are influenced. So, hey, Kevin Sullivan advised in chat. Blessings. Thank you. Narcos, psychopaths, abuse, clarity, Candace into heart, aquarium dream. I hope I said that right. Hey, Kev. Hey, aquarium dream. Um, Maryland. Oh, Melania, it's Melania. You say don't let them use it against you, it's it's don't let them use it against you in the court of law. What I'm saying, because what they say, yeah, because yeah, because they will use whatever you say or do. They're gonna use it against you. They're not gonna miss an opportunity. Whatever you say, and they waiting, watching. They watching your move. They watching your mouth, and they watching whatever you say and do, so they could use it against you. Whatever you say and do, they will use it against you. There's no right. It's not no will or can be a use you. They're gonna do it like definite for sure. Like there's no doubt question about that. They going to. And then the reason why I said even what you don't say or don't do is because they lie on you and make up stories on you. So that's why I said that whatever, even what you don't say or don't do is going to be used against you because they're going to make up lies about you, about what you said or what you did. Aquarium, aquarium marine. Y'all facts 100%. Narc psychopath abuse true. Narc psychopath abuse. You're right. These trifling narcs don't like that. Narc psychopath abuse at church too. Shaking my head. Narc psycho abuse. LOL. You're so right. Aquarium marine. What do they do when they get confronted about gossiping? Oh, it's a whole bunch of lies. It's a whole bunch of lies. Well, they go in defense mode and they defend themselves. That's what happened. They go in defense mode and they are gonna defend themselves and it's gonna cause a scene, and that's gonna give them narc supply. They're gonna defend themselves and they're gonna have backup about what really happened, and then they're gonna find a way to make it seem like you're wrong for even confronting them. So then they don't even approach them about really gossiping like that, because they're gonna talk. So let them talk. Because let me say, let me say, people always gonna gossip about you, whether it's good or bad. So you don't want to approach them about gossiping, because you got to approach them all the time, because they talking about you all the time, whether you know about it or not. Narc psychopath abuse. Let me see. Hot JavaScript. JavaScript. Why do they seem to want to cause you distress even when they're getting all the supply? No questioning they need. Well, because that's what they do. They want to cause you distress because they want you to be miserable and stressed out, because that's what they really are, miserable and stressed out. Even though they're getting supply from you, they don't want you to be happy, because they're not. So that's what that's about. Our psychopaths abuse. I'll call them the devil's helpers. At least, right? At least, right? Marilyn, I don't like cold-hearted, evil, trashy narcissists that are sweet to your face, but then talk bad about you behind your back. Yeah, and that's mostly all of them. That's what they do. You know, that's mostly all of them. That's what they do. That's how they get down. They don't want you to really see who they is and who they are, because they can't trick you. You know what I mean? So phony, two-faced people, they always come at you like that. They phony and two-faced it. They always come to you like that, so you don't really know who they are, you know, and they don't want to expose who they are to you or anybody else. So that's what I'm saying. You got to evaluate people, give them time to see who they really is. Check their character. It's a tree gonna bear its fruit. A tree gonna show you what kind of tree it is. It's gonna bear its fruit one day or another. You know, it could be not the right season right now, but eventually you're gonna see what that tree or fruit bear. You're gonna know. Believe it or not, you're gonna know. That tree gonna show what type of fruit it bears. It even says that in the Bible. Judge a judge a tree by its fruit, and the tree gonna show its fruit definitely sooner or later. Kevin, it's even possible to get a good service or cooperation from narcs to get what we want, or only by using reverse psychology we can get what we want, or just better to avoid them at any cost. Yeah, it's better to avoid them at any cost, because you don't want nothing from them type of people anyway. It always comes with strings attached, and they always gonna, if they give you $1, they're gonna make sure they get $1. They're gonna make sure they get $100 from you, some way somehow, and you don't even know it, because they're not telling you that's what they're doing or what they want. In some cases they will, but you get what I'm saying. They always gonna come for more. They're always gonna come for more, and then they feel like they own you. So they could go 20 years, you still owe them this $100, and you don't give away 1,000, and it's better just avoid them, like, at all. Don't want nothing from them. Just let them be, because they're only trying to bribe you, and they trying to just hook you. They just trying to hook, line, and sinker you. It's a bribery. Don't go for it. Elena Corey, I just can't stand fake people, but I can't get bad and good vibes about someone. I can get bad and good vibes about someone. Check them good vibes. Check them bad vibes, and really don't worry about the good. Check the bad ones and see what it is. When trans people talk about you, it's because they are jealous of you. Exactly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end this one. I'll see y'all for the next time. Everybody have a great day. Stay narcissistic free. Email me if you would like to. Emails in the description box. Support the channel. Donate if you want to. The links are in the description box of the video.